What's going on, guys? It's Chris over here from Beaver Customs. Wanted to make a quick video to kind of showcase the new CronusMax update to make sure that you're flashing your device right to have the full 1 millisecond lagless capability. This is a huge thing if you're playing any kind of professional esport and you want your PlayStation 4 controller to communicate wired instead of over Bluetooth. And the big thing about this new update is they optimize it to where it is full 1 millisecond lagless. This has been measured by an outside source that has shown that this is truly lagless. It's been verified by multiple pros as well prior to this release. So this is the rock solid update from CronusMax. So here we have our Cronus Pro software. Now you can get this software by going to the CronusMax website or just Googling CronusMax Pro download. If you go, the first thing we want to do is make sure that your software is up to date. So the first thing you'll want to click on here is your tools, and you'll go down to the Cronus Pro update button, and this will tell you which version of the software you have, and then it'll also tell you the newest version out there along with the date. So that'll let you know when that was released. We're going off the version that was actually released on the 25th. So ours is up to date, 1.12. We'll hit finish here. Once you have your software and everything's up to date, you're going to take your CronusMax and plug it in from your USB cable to mini USB that comes with the device. On the side of your CronusMax device, there's a PC program port. So you'll want to connect the device to your computer through that port. So we'll plug ours in. Alright, and it'll tell you the firmware installed on your device is incompatible with this version of the Cronus software. So it's going to go ahead and prompt an update here. And this is in standard mode, so it'll tell you the newest firmware out there is version 1.22. That was also released on the 25th. So we'll go ahead and download this. I'll put us into programming mode. It writes everything, you hit finish. Now your firmware is up to date. If you have one, and let's say you were already flashed and you did a flash a couple weeks ago, you can simply go to Tools and then over here to Firmware Upgrade, and then make sure that your version matches the newest version. If not, there'll be an update button here. The second part of this, so now we're updated, we have the newest firmware. We're going to put this into tournament mode. So what tournament mode does, I guess, if you step back a little bit, the CronusMax itself is a great scripting device. You can upload all sorts of button remapping and some macro type things for whatever to make your life easier in a farming type game or to cheat in some other games. You know, a lot of possibilities there. But for tournament mode, we turn that on. The only thing it allows is button remapping and console translation. So if you want to go from PlayStation to Xbox, Xbox to PlayStation, or PlayStation to PlayStation to delete your Bluetooth capability, that's all we want. Beaver Customs, I mean, we're kind of focused around performance. Esports, we're not going to really promote cheating or anything, but so obviously tournament mode is where we spend most of our time. Down here in the bottom right corner, you'll see where this is standard operational mode. They added this new feature. You can just click this button and click Tournament Edition. This is going to prompt a download of a new firmware and to rewrite firmware to your CronusMax device. So you'll hit that and you'll hit done. So now you have your in tournament mode. We want to double check our settings here. For tournament mode, make sure you have the best ones possible. So you'll go to Tools and then scroll down to Options. So bring up your options device. We're going to go to the CronusMax Plus. I actually did some personal customization things here. The Cronusmax Backlight. So this is the light that's around the little screen on the actual device. We're Beaver. Our color is always blue, so we're going to do that. And we're going to take the light bar on the controller and we're going to dim it. We're not a huge fan of the super bright light there. You can also make it mimic the controller player LED colors, which is pretty cool. And so for the performance side, we'll go to the device settings. And on the device, we want to look at our speed up settings. For speed up, we want to click on in frame in or in frame out, in frame in, 1 millisecond response. Leave the DualShock 4 Bluetooth boost unchecked. Obviously, we're not using Bluetooth, so we don't need to boost anything. And we can go and unclick the DualShock 3 Bluetooth pairing. It doesn't really do anything because we don't have a Bluetooth device plugged in, but just go ahead and knock that out. And then you'll just, from here, hit close. And then you'll notice on your device, if you change the LED color, the LED color will change on there. And then you're good to go. And that is pretty much everything you have to do to update your Cronus. I would say frequently check their website. They have news articles where they'll tell you when new firmware comes out, and you can stay up to date there. And regularly just plug in your device to make sure your firmware is up to date.